Welcome back for some more transition mission. This is a more advanced transition. I wanted to take a look at crow press because there is one significant thing that I see over and over again that might be holding you back if this is on your goal list. When you prep to get into crow press, the higher you can get your hips, the better. Now, what I usually see, not just in crow press, but in handstand, is a bypass of the core, where we should start in a very rounded sort of tuck position and unravel. I see the spine and core being bypassed and all of the effort in the tilt of the pelvis. So think of it like cat and cow, where we have a neutral spine here. Cow, the spine is extended and we've got this anterior tilt of the pelvis. And in cat, we have this rounding of the spine and that tuck of the pelvis. So what you want to do when you're going from crow and trying to press up into handstand is to get that tilt out of the way. Don't try to bypass the core and just tilt the hips up into the air, but keep that tuck, that rounding like cat, and unravel the spine until the hips lift up into the air. Let's look at this. So see how the spine is rounded, the tailbone is tucked. I keep the quads glued to the belly and I lift up, unraveling the spine first, and then get the pelvis up and into the air. Now remember to always work the negative on the way back down, meaning that you never want to just release, but you want to work your way back down to the ground, keeping it engaged as long as possible. So I'm going to attempt to show you what it looks like when somebody tries to bypass the core and cow and tilt the pelvis up into the air to try to crow press. I say try because it's really difficult this way, much more difficult than what you just saw me do. Okay. So I'm going to try to just bypass and lift the hips. Much harder, much harder. I'm not really controlled or stable at the top either, and I have to depend on the bent arm strength a lot more that way. I hope that this helps you in your transition goals, pressing up from crow into handstand.